Welcome to Monday night on the Bottom Line View. What's going on, football fans, my freaks out there? It's Monday night. You know what that means? It's Monday Night Football. Live. The Jets. Aaron Rodgers. Finally, we may see more than a few plays from Aaron Rodgers versus the NFC champions without the offensive player of the year, Christian McCaffrey, who's been ruled out of this game. But it's still the 49ers. Brock Purdy, Brandon Ayuk, Trent Williams back, Deebo, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and the boys. San Francisco, live. Sunny day, Monday night. Let's go. Let's rock. Looks like the Jets will receive the football first. Becca's in the chat. Negan's in the chat. Dagoda's in the chat. Pixel's in the chat. Big Al's in the chat. James Dean, John Johnson in the chat. We got James in the chat. Gronk, spike the like button. Let's go. Let's have some fun, guys. The 49ers will take the field on defense. Aaron Rodgers will start the game off on offense from the 30-yard line thanks to a touchback. Rodgers with the ball first. Scott says better to rest and heal CMC now and come back with a vengeance. I agree. Hector says the Jets suck. They will always crash and burn. Damn. Samuel's in the chat. I got Niners money line. He says Corey's in the chat. He says hell yes. Travis says the 49ers don't have CMC. Yes. Dookie's in the chat. Daniel Berry's in the chat. What's going on, homies? Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's have a good time, man. First and 10, under center, 2 receiver formation, 2 tight end formation. Breece Hall to back, I assume. Tyler Conklin motions to the left, toss to the left, and Hall has to bounce it outside for a gain of 3 they're going to give him. It looked like he might have been brought down in the backfield. Good pursuit by the Niners defense. They just couldn't bring him down, so one of the best running backs in football, Breece Hall. They're going to get him the ball, going to get him comfortable, going to get him in this NFL season, and going to make Aaron Rodgers comfortable. New look offensive line for the Jets. Tyron Smith, John Simpson, Joe Tippmann, Elijah Vera Tucker, Morgan Moses across the board. New look Niner defense to a certain degree. No Hufanga tonight, no Dre Greenlaw. He'll be out for a good portion of the start of the season. But new scheming. Run up the middle, or toss back to the middle, I should say, and it's stopped by the Niners after a gain of another 2 or 3. So it'll be about 3rd and 3 here, and first third down of the night. Leonard Floyd, Malik Collins, Javon Hargrave, and Nick Bosa as the starting defensive line for the 49ers. At linebacker, Fred Warner and Devondre Campbell will be the main duo that you will see. Charvarius Ward, Lenore, Jair Brown, and they have Hufanga on the graphic. I thought he was out, though. Am I wrong about that? He's on the graphic. I don't know if they messed that up, but 3rd and 3. Bunch to the left. This could be the first throw from Aaron Rodgers. He's going to throw. He's looking left. He's going to throw underneath, and it's incomplete to his wide receiver in the slot. Off of time. He was open. Let's see what exactly happened there. So it would be a 3 and out for the Jets. Just turned around a little awkwardly there. Number 10 on the Jets. Is that Alan Lazard? Rodgers not exactly happy about that play. So it'll be a 3 and out for the Jets, and the Niners will get the ball immediately here after this 3 and out. Good showing by the Niners defense after what was a pretty rough second half of the Super Bowl and an overall rough playoffs for that defense. Fair catch by the Niners. They'll take over deep in their own territory. Very nice punt by Morstead. About their own 7-yard line. So with 13:31 left in the first, Purdy comes out last season, 12-4. 31 touchdowns to 11 picks, a 9.6 yards per attempt. He had the most yards passing the football in Niner history in one season. Gronk, spike the like button, guys. We got some Niners fans in here. All right, so Jordan Mason gets the start at running back. He's an undrafted player that's been on the team for a couple years now. 1st and 10, and they're going to run Mason up the middle. He gets stopped after just a gain of a yard. Nice contact by the Jet defense. That's Sherwood. Niners try to bang it inside, but looked like it looked like it was going to go for yards, but they closed that gap very fast, that Jet defense. Trent Williams, Aaron Banks, Jake Brendel, Dominic Pooney, and Colton McKivitz as the starting offensive line for the Niners. Deebo motions from the right to the left slot. Purdy in the gun. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to throw it out wide to the right, complete to George Kittle for a gain of 7, maybe 6. It'll be 3rd and 1.5. 12:40 remaining in the first. It will be also interesting how often Brandon Ayuk plays in this game because he's barely practiced. So it'll be interesting to see how much Ayuk is actually out there. On this 3rd down, he is out there to the right of the formation. 3rd and 2 here. The Niners are in the gun and the empty right now. They motion Mason into the backfield with Purdy to the left. Bunch to the left now with Kittle and Deebo. Purdy looking left, pressured. Throws it down the field, up in the air, and it's incomplete for Deebo Samuel. So the Niners are forced to punt, and they go 3 and out on their opening series. Quinnen Williams got the pressure there on Purdy. Had enough time to throw it and complete it. It just wasn't really open. 4th and 2. Two 3 and outs. So Wishnowsky will punt. That's a decent punt to the 25. Let's see the return. Gibson with a nifty move, but he gets tackled at the 30. No flags so far. 11:54 remains in the first. Gronk spiked the like button, guys. Big Al says this is a perfect end to the first week of the season. Pixel just became a member. Beautiful, Pixel. Beautiful, man. Did you guys check out the new badges and the new emojis? What'd you think? I would have liked Kyle to run the ball on that play. 3rd and 2, personally. Negan says it's fire. Let's go. AJ says, who do you think will have the best career out of Caleb, Drake May, and Penix and Nix? I said Drake May before he was drafted. So I'll just stick with that answer. Did you guys see the Will Levis thing where he threw that pick and then he went like this? He was on the ground. He was like, whoop. That was funny to me. Just saw it on Twitter. What's up, JR? How you doing, man? Cobra Kai says Patriots got to get him a legit wide receiver and a left tackle, though. Yeah. I kind of wish Drake was playing right now, bro. I'm not going to lie. Christy says, big fan. Do you think the CMC injury will allow Mason to be an important part of the offense this year? I don't know for the entirety of the year, because I think when McCaffrey's playing, he'll be playing the role of McCaffrey, which is pretty much on every play. But I do think Mason will be pretty involved. Like, they like him quite a bit. So I think he'll be a pretty decent number 2 for the most part. Shuffle pass forward, and it's a fumble. Breece Hall fumbles, and the Niners jump on it at the 31-yard line of the Jets. Some sort of screen shuffle pass called by Hackett, executed by Rodgers fairly well, but Breece Hall fumbled the football. The ball was popped out by Fred Warner, the absolute stud middle linebacker of the 49ers. That's clearly a fumble, 100%. Peanut punch. Ball is out. Campbell also bringing him to the ground at the same time. Gets his hand in there as well. And let's see who recovered the ball. I didn't get to see who recovered it, but the Niners got the ball in Jets territory thanks to Fred Warner pumping the ball right out of Breece Hall's chest. 11:47 remaining in the first. Big drive here for the Niners and the Jets defense, I should say. Deebo is the running back on this play. Deebo gets the carry. Deebo up the field for a gain of 3. Good tackle. Pixel says WTF. 2nd and 7. 11:30 remaining in the first. Christy, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for joining. General Sherm says, who's your sleeper team this season? Before the year, it was the Seahawks. I'm just going to stick with that for now. I don't know what you really mean by a sleeper, though. Some people have different definitions, but I think they could make the playoffs. 2nd and 7, Purdy pumps. Purdy looking to throw, comes across the middle, and it's tipped down by Quincy Williams looking for Deebo. Looks like the left was covered. Good protection for Purdy there. He couldn't find an open man to the left. Came back to the right. There's nothing open, really. I thought it was a good decision by Purdy. Just couldn't fit the ball in there. It was a good play by Quincy Williams. Had to stick his arm out to tip it down. So it'll be 3rd down and 7. Key 3rd down here. Can the Jets force a field goal after the fumble, or will the Niners convert? Empty formation for Purdy. Purdy rolls to the right and throws the ball away. Interesting. Nearly immediately, he looked to throw that ball away. I don't know if there was a miscommunication with his receiver there or what, but that will force a field goal attempt. I think Purdy thought Deebo was going to go deep. I think that's what happened. And he stopped the route. So, I think that's what happened. 46-yard attempt from Jake Moody to go up 3-0. Can they get some points out of this? The kick is good by Moody. I really couldn't even see the ball. I'm not going to lie. It's super sunny behind the goalpost. I couldn't even see it. But the Niners go up 3-0 thanks to Fred Warner's fumble, fourth fumble. Nothing from the Niner offense so far, though Jets defense has been on it. 3-0 Niners. What's up, Jamari? How you doing? Negan says 49ers have had so many great defenses last 24 years, still 0 Super Bowl wins. Really need to see the Niners get over the hump. Yup. Broski says, hey, Mitch, how'd you like the Rams versus Lions game, and what's your take on them now? Which team? The Rams? I thought the Rams defense played a lot better than I would have expected, for sure. Stafford played phenomenal. Kupp looked like Kupp, which was nice, but the O-line was definitely degraded. What I'm worried about with the Rams, to be honest, is I'm worried about all the injuries piling up for them and just them becoming incompetent because of it, because there's so many injuries already. Puka's out. O-line's injured. I don't know if the defense can play quite at that level every week, so they're going to have offensive production. But they hung in there for the most part against a really good Lions team. I wasn't super impressed with the Lions. I thought their secondary still looked a little suspect. I I thought the Rams did a good job of like sticking to the pass and throwing the ball on the lines instead of trying to force the run all the time. Like that was a good game plan, I thought. I was just not as impressed with the Lions offense. I felt like they were very, I wouldn't call it stale, but they were very predictable. Like they were very straight ahead, straightforward. There was nothing really like unique brought to the table in that game. It felt like in comparison to last year where the Lions felt like they would move the ball at will at times against teams and they always had some sort of creative flavor. Now maybe teams have sort of kind of like figured out Ben Johnson a little bit more, Jared Goff a little bit more. I thought Amon-Ra was kind of weak. I didn't think Sam Laporta played his best game. I thought Jameson Williams looked phenomenal. He played great. Gibbs was pretty good. The O-line overall was pretty good, but I thought the Lions kind of played a B game, honestly, and they were able to win. So Stafford, if not for Stafford, though, I don't think that game would have been really what it was. I thought Stafford was the best player by far in the game. Thoughts on this Super Bowl matchup, Lions versus Bengals? Well, I think after 1 week, I'd be selling that a little bit because the Bengals lost to the Patriots. Not ideal. And the Lions, I didn't think looked as good as I thought they might, but it's only week 1, so no problem, broski. Notable Jets offensive line additions, Fashanu, Moses, John Simpson, Tyron Smith. They're showing the graphic. Fashanu's a backup. He's the 11th overall pick in the draft. He backs up for the tackles in New York, the veterans, which almost undoubtedly he's probably going to have to play this year because of how old they are. And Tyron Smith typically does miss a few games a year. First down now for the Jets. They get the ball back at their own 30. They're going to hand it left, and Brees can't find any room there. Niners D so far really good against the run. Malik Collins on the stop, the new addition from the Texans, who I feel is one of the most underrated defensive tackles in football the last 2 or 3 years. Played on Dallas early in his career, played on one of the best run defenses in football last year. He was a key part of it in Houston, so they pick him up after letting go of Armstead, who they felt maybe was a little bit old and injury prone. 2nd and 10. $2 from Johnny. Thank you. I'm so excited I could pee myself, he says. 2nd and 10. Aaron Rodgers tosses it right. The Niners get in the backfield. Fred Warner all over it. Nick Bosa as well. There is a gain of 2 on the toss. So far, a lot of runs and very few passes by the Jets. A few tosses as well, which they're pretty much trying to replicate the Packers game plan, the Lions game plan from a year ago, but so far it has not worked out the same. Now, it looks like man coverage across the board by the Niners secondary here. Charvarius Ward is matched up in the slot. Niners could also be sending a blitz, or at least they're showing blitz here. Jair Brown is matched up with Tyler Conklin on the right side of the screen. We got trips to the left. Niners send 4. Rodgers gets it out, and it's a fade ball down the left sideline, complete to Garrett Wilson. He jumps up, and he got it. Rodgers basically just put it in a spot, and it was good coverage by Lenoir. It just was a better catch by Wilson, and a very nice touch ball by Rodgers. Basically, he caught it with Lenoir's arm in his chest. That's a very hard catch to make, so 1st and 10 for the Jets. They now have the ball at their own 49-yard line. Play action. Rodgers throws over the middle. It's complete to Breece Hall. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Through the check down. My sister just sent me a picture of her with a Niners shirt on. Collins is better than Tim Settle for sure. John says, now it's imperative the Niners win this game. If it's the last leg of my 3-team parlay. How much you making on that, John? John always lies about the totals, though. 2nd and 7. Handoff. And that one's eaten up behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of a yard. Malik Collins again on the stop in the backfield. 8 minutes remaining in the first, 3rd and 7. He just penetrates that gap. Oh, he just beat the guard silly. That right guard. 3rd and 7 at the 50-yard line. 49, technically, of the Niners, of the 49ers. The 49 of the 49ers. Empty formation. Looks like straight 4-man rush, potentially zone coverage here by the Niners. Empty. 3 strong to the right. 2 to the left. Garrett Wilson to the left. Rodgers looking across the middle. He finds his man Garrett Wilson again to the 35-yard line on 3rd down for a first down. Garrett Wilson, 2 third downs, 2 connections for a first down. So the Niners got to take care of Garrett Wilson. He's been the guy so far, obviously, for the Jets, as expected. At the 35-yard line of the Niners now, 2 first downs for Rodgers. Rodgers is going to throw. He throws a swing pass out to the left. There's space for Breece Hall. He gets a first down to the 22-yard line of the Jets. Robert Saleh is pumped. 6:40 left in the first. First down for the Jets near the red zone now. Good blocks out in front by the Jets. Warner got the tackle there. 6:25 left in the first. 1st and 10. Lazard and Wilson are the receivers for Rodgers. This is I formation here. Conklin's the tight end. Conklin motions to the right. There's going to be another run up the middle. Breece Hall. He gets a better gain on this one, about 3 or 4 yards. 2nd down. 5 minutes, 55 seconds in the first. Big focus on Nathaniel Hackett, who's his 16th season in the NFL, 2nd season as Jets OC. He used to be with the Packers as their quarterback coach when Rodgers was there. He was also the Jags offensive coordinator when Blake Bortles was there. You may recall that. But 2nd and 7. There's a bunch to the right. Believe that's Wilson solo to the left. Now they send Gibson to the left as well. Rodgers looking. Can't find anybody, and he throws it away. Sort of dangerously in the middle of the field, somewhat. But doesn't find a target, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Big 3rd down here for the Niner D to force a field goal. 5:21 left in the first. At the 19-yard line. Rodgers is trying to get his team out of the huddle here. Looks like he's calling the play, maybe himself. I'm not exactly sure, but 5:21 left in the first. 3rd and 7. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3. Rodgers takes a snap. Rodgers throws underneath. Open again is Garrett Wilson for the first down and a gain of 8 to the 11-yard line. Niners got to get on Garrett Wilson. It's pretty obvious where the ball is going now. Number 5, Garrett Wilson. 3 catches on this drive, 3 first downs. Campbell with a nice hit coming across the middle, but nobody took him coming underneath, so. Jets in the red zone now. 5 for 6, Aaron Rodgers for 53 yards. At the 10-yard line, they've got a stack to the right. Wilson motions to the left around the formation. They're going to throw a screen to Wilson. Wilson breaking tackle. He gets to the 3-yard line. 2nd down. I believe there is a first down before the touchdown. 2nd and 2, they're saying, but Conklin with a key block there, getting his guy to the outside just to get a couple yards. I actually think the Jets are using more motion and stuff than I would have expected, because that's not usually a typical Aaron Rodgers offense. At the 3-yard line, heavy formation. They're going to run it, and Hall gets in for the touchdown. Jets take the lead 7-3 with 3:51 remaining in the first, or 6-3. They haven't got the extra point yet. 3:51 left in the first quarter, and a very productive third drive for the Jets. 12 plays, 7 minutes, and 7 seconds. Just a lot of third downs, a lot of third down conversions. I believe 3 by Garrett Wilson, and Hall gets the touchdown. Extra point coming from the Jets. Extra point is... Ooh, that looked slicer, but it did go. 3:51 in the first, and the Jets have their first touchdown of the Aaron Rodgers era. It is Breece Hall. Because technically, they never scored when Aaron Rodgers was the quarterback last year. Not a bad drive for Rodgers. I thought it was pretty good. He was accurate with the ball. The ball placement was on point. He hasn't moved, at all. But overall, not bad. I thought that was a good drive, especially from Garrett Wilson. The play calling, I thought, was pretty solid as well. Like I said, I like the usage of the motion and stuff and the formation variety. The run game has struggled a little bit for the Jets. They did get that touchdown through the run, though. But overall, pretty good. Defense is playing well to start the game, so hopefully they'll, if you're a Jets fan, hopefully they just keep playing well on defense. What were you rude about? Dakota, I honestly don't even remember you being rude. Were you just rude about Josh Allen and stuff like that? I think I remember that, but Broski says Rodgers plays the game with his mind, though. Yeah, he does. So right now we got a commercial. We'll see how the Niners offense responds here. Haven't gotten anything going the first couple of drives. Actually, it wasn't in order, Jamari, but if you want to believe that, then that's fine. I don't really know who I would have put in first, to be honest. Someone dropped something upstairs. That was pretty loud. I don't know if you guys heard that. All right. Guys, if you haven't already, Gronk spike the like button. Deebo is back for the return. He is going to take the touchback. So the Niners will have the ball at their own 30. How do you guys feel about the touchback being at the 30 now? I feel like that's almost like... we haven't really seen it help offenses so far this year, to be fair. Offenses have been shit, but... I do feel like that's, again, it went from the 20 to the 25 to the 30. We've moved 10 yards over the past, 10 years, so. .351 in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Niners at their own 30. In the gun, Mason the back to the right of Purdy, now to the left of Purdy. Deebo and Ayuk, the receivers, they're going to toss it left for Mason. Mason is going to cut it to the middle and pick up 3 or 4. 3:40 remaining in the first. 2nd and 6. John! Hey, thank you so much for the 20, bro. Says, yesterday I lost 500 due to Mitch's Bengals pick. Put my last 60 live in play, won Bills and Bengals, made 778. Now I put it all on 3-team parlay, which included Bucks, Niners, and Lions. Mason, 2nd and 6, big run up the middle. Mason past the 45 to the 47. Nice run by Jordan Mason, taking over for CMC in this game with the injuries to the first overall pick in fantasy and the offensive player of the year. Nice block there by number 82 on the Niners. First and 10, 2:40 in the first. Motion from Jennings to the right. Deebo's the back now. Purdy is going to hand it to Deebo. Deebo bounces off a carry. Not a carry, but a player. And he picks up a good solid 5 on first down. You're going to see Deebo a little bit as the running back tonight because of no McCaffrey. It gives him that McCaffrey versatility with Deebo in the backfield, given that he is a receiver. So, like, basically McCaffrey's a glitch because he's basically a running back that's also a receiver. But Deebo can do the same sort of things. So it gives you that sort of look without McCaffrey there. 2nd and 5, 1:55 left in the first. In the gun now is Purdy. Looks like Juszczyk is in the slot to the right. Purdy's looking to throw. He throws a slant. It's complete. No. Was it knocked out? Looked like it was going to be complete to Brandon Ayuk, but Sauce got his hand in there and knocked it out. Ayuk won on the slant, but then Sauce was able to punch the ball out as Ayuk was trying to retain possession. And Ayuk, remember, he has not practiced very much this summer, so he's probably not at his 100%, at his best. So that is a key matchup that Sauce definitely favored in as the best corner in the league. But 3rd and 5, 1:48 remaining in the first. This is in Jet territory at the 48. Key 3rd and 5. Bunch to the right. Jennings motions slightly out of the bunch. Purdy takes the snap. Purdy throws. And it's caught for a first down to Brandon Ayuk for the first down and a gain of about 15 or so. Nice ball by Purdy, just lofting it in the direction of Ayuk. And Ayuk makes a nice grab with his body, gets in front of Adams, the safety, and that's a mismatch all day for the Niner offense right there. That's that usage of the bunch. The Jets, they like to play their certain coverages, and if Kyle can continue to find those different ways to get those matchups, they're going to continue to pick on those matchups. But like Aikman said, run game's important here. Play action, Purdy's under pressure. He's going to escape. There is a flag on the field, and he goes down at the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what the flag's for. 55 seconds left in the first. Looked like he was signaling to the Niner sideline, but looks like Kyle's trying to talk to the ref. Or maybe it's not Kyle. Maybe it was Sala. I don't know. I can't really see. Illegal formation. Penalty declined. 2nd and 10 instead of 1st and 15. Interesting. There's been a lot of those calls, like illegal shifts, illegal whatever, in the first week. 2nd and 10, I formation. Purdy's going to toss it. Mason gets the alley. Mason with a nice run, a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Mason is more of a power runner, I would say, than previous backs in San Francisco. Like Mostert is more of a speed guy. Mitchell's more of a speed guy. McCaffrey is more of a everything, but more of a quickness, vision type runner. Mason is a little bit more power. It says 3rd and 5. I thought it was a little bit closer than that. There is a Jet that's injured. First quarter is over. 7-3 lead for the Jets. The Niners have been driving a little bit here. Couple big plays from them. Mason, Ayuk on the drive for the Jets. A lot of Garrett Wilson, pretty much. And then Breece Hall capped it off with a touchdown. So that's the end of the first. Interesting first quarter. Niners scored their field goal off a Fred Warner forced fumble from Breece Hall. Gronk spiked the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Johnny says, let's go Niners, let's go Niners, let's go Niners. Jenna Milani in the chat. She says, go Niners. What's up, Jenna? Jenna, you got to get a better picture there. Got to get just the J. MVP sauce, says Coach. Negan's sauce with the fire. Big Al says, nope, it's the Tampa Bay Bucks completing 69.2% on 3rd and 4th down. What are you talking about, bro? Which team has the best late down offense in football entering tonight? Now, that makes sense. They were actually very good on 3rd down against Washington. Washington's defense is so bad. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Yogi says, I don't think anything about this sport, just here trying to learn how this game works. Or I don't know anything about this sport. Well, how do you find an NFL stream and tune in and then don't know anything about this? How you doing, Yogi? Shout out to Yogi. Kevin says, let's go Jets. When will Hassan Reddick return? I think he's expected to practice this week. Claire says, hey, people. What's up, Claire? How you doing? Claire, BLV's favorite teacher. Rob says, got the Jets at plus 175. Dagoda says, Hassan Reddick, please come home to the Jets. Cobra Kai says, Commanders really picked Forbes over Gonzo. Yeah, not the best pick. Forbes got burned by somebody in the Bucks game. Oh, cool, Yogi. Miss Jennifer, what's up? Okay, start of the second quarter. Key 3rd and 5 at the 29 of the New York Jets. Got a stack to the left. Deebo motions out to the left. It's going to be a trick play. Deebo is looking to throw it. He escapes with 2 tackles. He runs back to the left. He can't quite escape. He probably should have thrown it away. I don't really know why he tried to escape 3 tackles. But regardless, he did. It looked like he was almost going to break the play open. But that forces them, back here. The Jets just got too much, what's it called? Too much. Oh, he should have threw it to Mason. Deebo should have threw it to Mason. 4th and 8 for the Niners now. I don't know if they're kicking a field goal. 4:20 left in the first half. The Jets just got too much penetration on that trick play there for it to work. 51-yarder from Moody. Kick is absolutely down the middle. Moody coming off a great Super Bowl, by the way. He did get 1 extra point blocked, but that was not really his fault. He drilled like 3 50-yarders in the Super Bowl. He drills this 51-yarder for San Francisco. So it's 7-6 now. Keeping the game close. Miss Jennifer says, hello, Mitch. On the stationary bike, you think I can pedal the whole game? I'll take the under, Jennifer. I'll take the under. Take a break at halftime. No, not a well-executed trick play. I don't usually love that on 3rd down, but I don't know. They must have seen something on tape, thought they could get something off on them, but obviously it didn't work. Gronk spiked the like. Don't forget to subscribe. Josh Allen 17 says, how does A-Rod look? So far, he looks decent. The accuracy is there. The timing's there. Touch is there. Boski. Or is Bosky. Bosky says, how does the Jets defense look? Good. Looks like the Jets defense to me. Samuel says, I just need a rushing touchdown from any Niners player to complete my parlay. Good luck, Samuel. Dark Nate says, Mitch, I thought you just died. Why do you think I died? What? Cobra Kai says, can't wait for Josh Allen to own the Dolphins on Thursday Night Football. The Bills are currently underdogs. 2.5-point underdogs. They might be missing Teron Johnson, which is a big loss. But you can't rule out Josh Allen against the Dolphins. Usually beats that Dolphins team. Big Al says, hey, King Caesar, tell Mitch the good news. What's up, Caesar? What's going on, bro? Oh, I was just looking at my Twitter on my phone. All right. Niners kick it. And it's returned by Gibson from the 10. Close to the 30, I think. 13:59 in the second now. Which team is the most successful in the NFL? Well, the Steelers have 6 Super Bowl championships. The Patriots have 6 Super Bowl championships. The Niners have 5. The Cowboys have 5. So, those are the most successful franchises. Right now, the team to beat is the Chiefs. Rodgers play action. He's going to get hit. He's throwing deep, and he throws it away. He got hit, I think, by Collins, who's been one of the best players in this game so far. 13:52 in the first half. I'm not exactly sure. Somebody stopped their route or something. Yeah, Garrett Wilson just got tied up with Lenore there. Lenore wasn't probably going to let him get a step. Again, a little miscommunication. Week 1, 2nd and 10. 13:52 in the first half. 7-6 Jets. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight end formation. They motion across one of their tight ends. They look to run it inside. Breece Hall picks up 5. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 at the 35-yard line. That's funny. 3rd and 5 at the 35-yard line. Everyday Gaming says, Mitch, I'm a diehard Celtics and Bruins fan since I was 5 years old, and I'm a Panthers fan. I think it's time for me to become a Pats fan. After all the years, I never was a fan. Loved Brady always, though. Bro, anytime. I would have quit the Panthers a long time ago, so you stuck it out long enough. I don't know why you went through that pain, bro. 3rd and 4. Bunch to the left. I've been trying to convince my friend Brett to do the same, but he will never do it. 3rd and 4. Bunch to the left for Rodgers. Rodgers likely looking for Wilson here. He's under pressure. He goes down in a sack from Leonard Floyd. Now, there is a flag. It was in the backfield, so I assume it's a hold, but yeah, holding on Tyron Smith is declined. Leonard Floyd making his name known to Niner Nation. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Nick Bosa got the pressure and the holding call on Tyron Smith. He got the initial pressure, and I wouldn't even say initial. I think everybody won on that rep. But Floyd got the ultimate sack. So 4th and 10, the Jets will punt from the 30. And that was almost blocked. My goodness. From the 25, returned by the Niners to the 34. So San Francisco will take it over at the 34. Nick Bosa, who last season had a holdout contract dispute. He didn't really practice before last season, so he looks a lot better shape right now, ready to go. Brandon says, hot tip, it's more fun to be a Pats fan while he's still there, not years after he leaves. What are you talking about? Me? Big Al, I said I got Mitch's stream on the phone and King Caesar on the Chromebook. Plus, there's the big news. I'm a mod on Caesar's stream too. Damn. Bro, Caesar, you're stealing my mods, bro? What the heck's going on? Josh Allen says, Mitch, I think there needs to be serious conversations about Burrow being overrated. Let's give it a little bit more time. It's been just 1 week. He hasn't really played a lot recently, so let's just give it a little longer. Caesar says, the good news is that we are officially 50K, and also the Niners are able to adjust to this defense with CMC out. And Niners are able to adjust to this defense with CMC out. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if they can move the ball like they did last series. Andrew says, what up, Mitch? What up, Andrew? How you doing, bro? Niners defense so far looks pretty good. They did allow that touchdown drive, but otherwise, pretty good. John tweets me, quit looking at your Twitter. Need your full attention. My 7 kids are depending on the Niners game. I thought it was 8. John, do you know the names of your 7 kids? John says the newborn is Mitch. Yeah. Big Al says his channel is Cesar Blanco on YouTube. I would type Cesar Blanco NFL in the search engine. Guys, go subscribe to Cesar. Cesar, post the link in the chat, bro. All right. Robert Turner Jr., running back coach of the Niners, getting his boys ready. At the 33-yard line, Purdy takes over. Deebo and Ayuk, the receivers. Hughes check to the left. Purdy's going to fake it. Nice fake for Purdy. He's got room to run if he wants it. He takes it, and he gets the first down on the ramble damble. Gain of 10. 12:30 remaining in the first half. Nice little fake there. Jets completely bought it, but they still maintain good coverage on the back end. Yeah, pretty darn good coverage. It's just that the D-line completely sold the other way. So 12 minutes remaining in the first half. Hand off to Deebo. Deebo breaks a tackle. Gains 6 or 7. 12:01 left in the first half. Second down and 4. Miss Jennifer says, thanks, I will look you up for sure. I have to use my iPad to watch the game. I got rid of cable, but I can charge up my Mac Pro and watch there. But first, I got to keep on pedaling. Miss Jennifer's on a mission. Yogi says, oldest video on your channel is 10 years old. Great consistency. Yeah, bro. It's been a long time. I've been making videos since I was in high school. 2nd and 4. Handoff, Jordan Mason runs into his own lineman, but gets the first down. Ran into Banks initially, his left guard, but surged for the first down. Contract average per year. Bosa's first at his position. McCaffrey first at his position. Warner second at his position. Kittle third at his position. Trent Williams third at his position. Honestly, Williams, Kittle are probably like cheap considering how good they are, but Williams just got paid though, so I don't really know how that works out to third. 10:50 left in the first half. I formation for the Niners at the 45 of the Jets. Toss here for Mason. Mason gets room. Mason past the 40 to the 39-yard line. Niners have found some success running the ball here. Mason's been doing a good job. He looks explosive. 10:38 left in the first half. 2nd and 4 for San Francisco. The bread and butter of Shanahan will always be the run game no matter how many times they throw it. And if you're a defense, you've got to lock that down. What did I think of Brady's first game? From what I listened to, I think people are a little harsh. I thought it was all right. Like, I liked some of his analysis in terms of actually breaking the game down. He wasn't super, like, entertaining. Mason breaks a couple tackles, and Mason is to the 30 of the Jets with another Niner first down, another Niner run, and another Niner first down. 10 minutes left in the first half. Mason has been the feature back tonight. Yeah, let's go, Miss Jennifer. Yeah, I thought Brady like did a good job with like the Myles Garrett analysis, the scheme analysis, Micah Parsons, like play calling for Mike McCarthy, the quarterback, like what he needs to look at the line of scrimmage. I think he needs to dive a little bit deeper. I think he needs to be a little bit more succinct with what he's saying, but I think overall he's not bad. Maybe have a little bit more fun with it, but it's his first game, so it is what it is. Purdy tosses it to the right, and Mason's got a big gain to the 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 13-yard line, the 49er run game. There is a flag. This might be on the Niners. They're going to call a hold, and I think that's the first real penalty of the game. If I'm not mistaken, that was actually accepted. McKivitz got out in front, and he did tug Mosley. Yep, I would say that's a hold. He probably didn't even need to do it either. He could have just got in front of him. If Mosley makes the tackle, he makes the tackle, bro, but Kyle can't believe it. So first and 19, 9:17 left in the first half. CJ Mosley walking off the field right now. At the 39 of the Jets, you got two receivers to the left. Purdy's going to throw. He throws it quick, and it's incomplete to Deebo. Deebo thought Reed got there a little early. 2nd and 19. Reed is a former 49er. Mosley is... Oh, the fans don't like it very much. I think they think Deebo was held. The fans are really loud about that one. They think that Deebo was held. 2nd and 19. Purdy in the gun at the 39 of the Jets. Purdy deep drop. He's going to throw down the middle. Wide open. Jawan Jennings at the 20. Jawan Jennings on a deep in route. 20 yards. It wasn't third down for third and Jawan, but he got it on second instead. 8:45 left in the second quarter in the first half. And a big play for Jawan Jennings and Brock Purdy. Oh, we got the Rams fans in here saying go Jets. Rams fans have been quiet, bro. Rams fans have been quiet. Although you guys played good last night. I don't know why you guys are so quiet today. Tampa says you have the best play-by-play. Thank you so much, man. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Purdy hands it to Mason. Mason's got a big game. Mason, touchdown 49ers. That was clean. Clean. That was excellent blocking. 12-7 Niners now with 8:11 left in the first half. And Deebo is pumped. There is a flag. Very late after the play. It must have come after the play. Now they're going to call holding on Deebo. Like 20 seconds after the play. Not even 20 seconds wasn't even enough. Like 2 minutes. Okay, let's see here. Some holding calls that have hurt the Niners on this one. I don't know how you call that, bro. That's like he's running into the end zone. That's a touchdown regardless. You don't call that, man. So it's 1st and 8 for the Niners now at the 16 of the Jets. That's a bullshit call in my opinion. You don't call that. He's going to be in the end zone regardless. Purdy throws a screen to Deebo. Deebo trying to get outside, and he picks up a couple. There's another flag on the field. In the secondary this time, I'm not sure which side it will be on. Kyle's pissed. 8 minutes left in the first half. Another penalty on the Niners. That's 3 penalties on the Niners. Pass interference on Kyle Juszczyk this time. Is New York calling in to get this win tonight or what? What's going on here? What is that call? What type of call is that? What? What? Now New York is picking the flag up. Because New York called in and said, yo, that is the worst call I've ever seen. So they picked the flag up. So now it's 2nd and 6. What the hell? That was like just a replay of a play. I don't even know what the flag was for. Handoff. Mason again. 1st down. And he's inside the 5 to the 2. And the Niners are just absolutely just like pissed off right now. So it's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line after what should have been probably, a touchdown already, but they're 1st and goal inside the 3. Greg, what's going on, bro? Jets a playoff team? I did pick the Jets to go to the playoffs. Mason has 67 yards in this first half. Can they cash in right here at the 2-yard line? Purdy under center, Kittle to the right with Jennings to the right, Deebo and Ayuk to the left. Deebo motions. They're going to give it to Deebo, and touchdown, Deebo Samuel. Classic wide receiver. Reverse handoff behind Purdy. And Deebo is just so hard to stop within 2 yards. Like, he breaks the first tackle every time. He actually got hit on the ball there. He nearly fumbled it. But it was a good job by Deebo to maintain possession and then get it over the line. So, touchdown 49ers. $12 plays, 67 yards. And the extra point is good. So it's 13-7 49ers with a absolutely classic Shanahan running drive right there. Now, this is a critical drive for the Jets. They've had a lot of time to be on that sideline now. Miss Harley says that was a great drive. Greg says, this stream, my connection is weak tonight. Flipping Verizon. You mean phoning? Definitely need to get Wi-Fi. Gonna call it a night. All right, no problem, Greg. John says, note to self, ever since they legalized gambling things, there will be weird and inexplicable calls. That's probably true. Caesar says, only mods can post links, but I'll see if Big Al can post it on here. Are you not a mod, Caesar? How do we make you a mod? John says, Harley, I love you. When's the marriage? When you guys getting, when's the wedding? Are you guys getting married or what? Let's see. Caesar's not a mod, bro? Why is Caesar lying? He probably stripped it from himself. Knowing this guy. Really? You didn't know that, Dark Nate? Caesar. Let's see. What's the difference between standard moderator and managing moderator? I'll make Caesar a managing moderator. Kind of, AJ. I've got a couple different jobs. I would just say content creation is my job. Pretty much, though. That's why if you support me, it helps. All right. Thank you guys for 42 likes so far. 6:54 remaining in the first half. Mosley has a little bit of a wrist injury, but he's cleared to go back in. John hates the new kickoff. First down for the Jets. I assume they'll take over at the 30. I missed the kick, to be honest. First and 10 at their own 30. Rodgers under center, one tight end, 3 receivers here, but they're condensed. Breece Hall in the backfield, handoff to the left. Hall tackled again by Malik Collins. Oh, no, that's Hargrave this time. I was going to say, that's probably Collins' like 4th tackle. But it's 2nd and 7 now. Nice tackle by Hargrave. 6:30 remaining in the first half. Chris Kasarik, many consider the best D-line coach in the league. 6:20 left in the first half. Toss to the right. And a good pursuit by Fred Warner, as well as number 30 there. Is that Yadam? Or no, is that Tracy Walker? Who is that? 3rd and 5. Anyways, after that stop. So 3rd and 5 for Rodgers. They're going with a little bit of tempo here. Trips to the left, solo receiver to the right. Garrett Wilson is in the slot to the left, just to understand where the guy is. That's been getting all the first downs. 4-man rush. There's a flag. Rodgers under duress. Rodgers looking, circling, throws it away. Now there is a flag, which basically was right as the play began. Illegal formation on the Jets. That will be declined. So Niners will force a 4th down and a 3-and-out after that long touchdown drive by the offense. 5:28 remains in the first half. That was a big stop by the Niners after the last series. They allowed a touchdown. I don't exactly know what the call is. That was a hold for sure on Tyron Smith, though. I didn't see the illegal formation, but I saw Tyron Smith hold the shit out of Nick Bosa. Did anybody else see that? Punt. And a return from the 5 for the Niners out of bounds near the 12. Yeah, it was good defense. Hey, TNT, how you doing? Hot takes in the chat. Best YouTube hockey channel on the market. Go subscribe to Hot Take Hockey, guys, before the hockey season begins. Caesar says, anyways, this is the link in case y'all like to. No pressure. Guys, go make sure that you subscribe to Caesar, guys. Caesar does a lot for the community. He made the new badges. So make sure to check out Caesar, man. Give them a like. Give them a subscribe. Hector, what's going on, bro? Justin, how you doing, man? You good? I'm glad you're still with us, bro. After yesterday. I'm glad Panthers fans are still surviving. I'm doing great, thank you. It's been a good Monday so far. Had a little Bleacher Report stream earlier today. We put it up on YouTube. Got a fantasy video recorded. What do we all think of Puka Nacua going on IR? That's not Harley, bro. John, that's not Harley. That's the Seahawks fan. Jennifer. Get your girls right, bro. It's okay. TNT, it's up on the channel. You can go watch it whenever you want. Aw, thanks, John. Yeah, that sucks, bro. Your best player hurt for the year, man? Well, maybe at least you got your draft pick this year, right? There's something to look forward to. What's up, Thanos? Where you been, Thanos? 5:18 remaining in the first half. Mason on the sidelines to begin this series. Interesting. 13-7 Niners at their own 12. They have a new back in there. I believe it's Deebo right now. Purdy to throw. Looking down the field. Floats it up. Open is Kittle. Kittle to the 35. Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. George Kittle, one of the most entertaining players in the NFL. The people's tight end. The biggest wrestling fan in the NFL. Deep corner route. And just gets knocked out. Nice ball by Purdy again. Gotta love Kittle's not touchdown celebration, but celebration in general. At the 38 of San Francisco, Deebo motions slightly to the right. They're going to hand it back left. It's a sweep to the left, and Deebo goes nowhere. Good tackle by the Jets, and good setting the edge there by both linebackers. McCaffrey watching the game. Most scrimmage yards and touchdowns in the NFL since joining the Niners in 2022, Week 7. Last year, he was basically like, you couldn't bet him. Like, at the end of the year, like, if you bet him to score a touchdown, you were basically, like, winning half your money. Like, it was insane. I've never seen anything like it. Like, the books were losing so much money on McCaffrey scoring a touchdown every game that they basically made it unbettable. At the 38-yard line, they run it, and Mason gets a gain of 7. It'll be 3rd and 3. Big third down for the Jet defense. 3:45 remaining in the first half for San Francisco. Harley's making Legos. Is that your new thing, Harley? Three minutes left in the first half. Shotgun. Purdy looking, throwing. He's completing to Mason. Mason even looking like McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5 and a first down to the running back. 3 minutes left in the first half. Just read the field and the matchups, and Mason was the one to go to. He was already being tackled midair by Quincy Williams. Sauce Gardner out of the game right now. No helmet on. Not exactly sure what's going on with him. At the 50-yard line. Niners. Gonna fake it. Look, throw to Deebo underneath. Deebo catches it for a gain of a couple. It'll be second down and about 8. They could probably take this to the 2-minute warning here. Thursday, we got 3 football games. What are you talking about? We only have 1. Buffalo, Miami. You mean college? Maybe? You wish, says, I just watched your week 1 reactions and you said the Steelers is the 5th team to shock the NFL. Stop it. Their QB issues will derail them. So, bro, I had to pick 1-0 teams that already shocked the NFL and will shock the NFL, bro. So, like, it was limited as it was. But secondly, the Steelers are always shocking people. They won 10 games last year with Kenny Pickett and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Like, bro, they won 10 games. John, TNT, John can't. Oh, you said football, bro. Are you betting on CFL, Johnny? Jamari says Falcons starting 0-4. Well, they're probably definitely starting 0-2. Because they never beat the Eagles. Sergio says, bro, Palmer threw 9 touchdowns Saturday. This guy Sergio just keeps commenting about Palmer. Hector says, who you got tomorrow? Mexico versus Canada. What'd they play? Soccer? What'd they play? I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest. All right, John. I don't know, bro. TNT, does your name start with a T? Soccer? Canada did well against Mexico last time, Hector. I don't know, bro. Obviously, I'm going to go with Canada, but Mexico's usually better, but Canada, didn't they beat them last time? Or am I Delulu? Ooh, her name starts with a T. Okay. Interesting. 2nd and 7 at the 46 of the Jets. Purdy's going to hand it off to Deebo, and it'll be 3rd and 4 with 1:50 remaining in the first half. Harley says, Tiffany? That'd be dope, Yogi. At the 42. Juwan Jennings running off the field. 3rd and 3, sorry. Purdy from the gun. He's going to check and bring Kittle to the left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, timeout. So 3rd and 3, Niners will call a timeout using a good portion of the clock right there. Trying to manage the clock in the game. Harley says, hey, Taylor. Okay, it's Taylor. Hector says, well, hopefully I can celebrate the Mexico win with the Pats win on Mexico Independence Day this Sunday. I have my tequila ready. Good luck, Hector, but I hope you lose to the Maple Leaf. Hassan says he votes for the Niners. Where's Singh at? He says the best part about week 1 was the Pats winning. Singh's turned into Patriots fan. 3rd and 3. Purdy throws. Open is Deebo. Deebo first down to the 27-yard line. Deebo Samuel making his imprint on this game against DJ Reed. Now, nice little pick play there. George Kittle gets enough of a rub on number 4, Reed. And Deebo cuts it inside for the gain. First and 10 with 38 seconds left in the half. The clock is running right now. 7 seconds to snap. Purdy is going to motion Kittle across. And Purdy's looking down the field. He's going to throw it to Juwan Jennings, open again. Juwan Jennings to the 13-yard line is a first down for the Niners. And Kyle ran to the ref to give him the timeout. 24 seconds left in the half. Jennings beats man coverage against Reed. And just the bigger man there. Reed is a little small. Jennings is a really, really underrated player. Like, if he was on a different team, he's probably a number 2 on a lot of teams. He might have been the MVP of the Super Bowl with that throw where he was getting absolutely clocked. And he made some of the nicest catches in the game. If they would have won the game, he might have been the MVP. He scored a touchdown. First and 10 at the 13-yard line of the Jets. Kittle's now on the left of the formation. Mason is the back. Mason now to the right. Now Purdy looking, screening to Deebo. Deebo breaks a tackle, but he can't break the second. And it's a loss of a yard. Will this be the final timeout for the Niners? I actually kind of, the way that they shifted there and the way they got that design, I kind of felt like they were going to hit that play, but they didn't. So 17 seconds left in the half. No timeouts remaining for the Niners. 3 for the Jets, but they haven't used a single one. And there's only 17 seconds left. They're going to take them into halftime and try to use them at half. Thanks, Taylor. Appreciate it. Taylor, if you're not subscribed, hurry up. Or do you prefer TNT? I don't know. John says, I only love the Niners when I bet on them and they win. Yeah, John, you're not a big Niner guy. You'll get there. 2nd and 10. Purdy in the gun. Purdy throwing to the end zone. One-on-one, Ayuk! They said he was out, or did it hit the ground? I thought Ayuk had it there. Oh, right through his hands. Oh, Brandon. You gotta catch that with the money you're making, pal. I know that you haven't practiced, but that was a beauty by Purdy, though. That was a beauty. Thanks, Sergio. Appreciate it, man. 3rd and 10 for the Niners. Timeout called by the Jets. Interesting. Big Al says, Gronk spike the like and subscribe. Thanks, Big Al. Yeah, I know, man. You wish. What'd you think of the Bucks, bro? You're a Bucks guy, right? I think so. Maybe I'm on crack. I don't know. Like the refs. Third and 10 for Purdy here. Purdy stepping up, looking to throw to the end zone, and he throws it out. Nobody open, so that it'll be 4th down and 10 and a field goal attempt coming. Ayuk was doubled there, I think. Fourth and 10, 31-yard attempt for Moody. Yeah, they could have had that touchdown. Ayuk could have caught that for sure. But if they can get 3 here, there it is. Successful drive. So 16-7 for the 49ers. Other than the Jets touchdown drive, this has been pretty dominant. Okay, I'll go with TNT. Thank you, though. Rodgers' Monday Night Football streak is going to be over today, says Singh. Uh-oh. Caesar says maybe she reappears soon. Maybe she's still dating Tom. Who are you talking about? Oh, Tessa? I don't know where Tessa went. Tessa had too many cookies. Yeah, Uish says I'm a Bucks fan. Yeah, I knew that. I don't know why I even asked. I'm happy we won, but it's to be expected to win games against teams like the Commanders. Next week is the real test. Sad we got banged up on our secondary. Yeah, man. Secondary was already a little bit weak to begin with, so Winfield obviously is a huge loss, especially against the Lions. So you're probably going to have to win a shootout if you're going to beat the Lions. But hopefully guys come back soon. Yeah, I was really impressed with the offense, though. I know the Commanders' defense is shit, but it was still really good. Yeah, she's eating too many sugar cookies. 4 seconds left in the half for Rodgers. Christy says, need 5 more rushing yards from Deebo for 750. What do you think? I definitely think that's going to happen. So, halftime 16-7 49ers. The only way I think that doesn't happen, Christy, is if the Niners go up by 17, without having to give Deebo the ball, and then they just kind of don't, because they don't want to risk injury, so they don't put him back there. That's the only way I think that doesn't happen. But Dolphins, Bills, Jamari's put the question mark. Man, it's hard for me to not pick Josh Allen. I'm not gonna lie. But I do think the spot and the health favors the Dolphins for sure. Just kind of got to figure out which game it's going to be that Josh Allen's going to go nuclear against Miami, because he usually does it at least once a year. And I think last year he did it twice. So it depends. Jeff Lombardo says, what's up, everyone? What's up, Jeff? How you doing, bro? Let's get 50 likes, guys. 50 likes. We are 2 away. Christy, are you a Niners fan? You Wish says thoughts on Jalen McMillan. I like him. He's definitely a pretty interesting number 3. He should have had a touchdown, but he dropped it. I think he'll be a good number 3 for the Bucs this year, and then hopefully he can become a 2 in the future. But I like him. Mike Williams has only taken 4 snaps so far this game. Not that surprising, honestly. He's coming back from an ACL. Oh, sorry, Christy. My bad, man. Lions fan. That's cool. We like Lions fans here. Just betting. Just betting on Deebo. Caesar says, yeah, Justin, I was pre-diabetic and I had to turn it around. Caesar's lost a lot of weight, I think. Last time I saw him, he lost quite a bit of weight. Caesar's a stud, bro. Don't mess with Caesar. He might take you out. Then he'll cook you pasta after. Christy says, yeah, NFL's easy money. McBride, tight end 1. McBride because of the name, I'm guessing. You Wish says, I heard Carlton Davis is shining up the first week. Bro, Carlton Davis versus Mike Evans, that's going to be a good matchup. That was a matchup in practice for, 6 years? I think the Niners O-line has played pretty well today, especially in the run game, but even in the pass game. Samuel says, who had the better career, Matt Ryan or Phillip Rivers? I'm just thinking. I mean, from an accomplishment standpoint, Ryan won an MVP. Ryan went to a Super Bowl. And Rivers didn't do either of those things. But I think Rivers overall had more consistency to his career, but I think Ryan reached greater heights. So that's a really tough question. Honestly, I always felt like Rivers was better for the most part. So I'm going to go with Rivers, although I don't know if that's the correct answer from a accomplishment standpoint. I just felt like Rivers was better. I don't know. That's my answer. I think Rivers had to deal with a lot of dysfunctional Charger teams that were not very good. And some really bad coaches. Like, he had a lot of bad coaches. Maybe that's just bias because I liked Rivers more, but Rivers does have a lot of kids. That's true. Who has more kids, Tyreek or Rivers? I can't believe Caleb's the first rookie, or maybe first overall pick, I'm not sure, to win their first game since 2002, and he had 93 yards. That's so underwhelming to me. 6 minutes left until second half starts. 37-20 for You Wishes Bucks. Seahawks and Bo Nix and the Broncos. Gino. Mike McDonald wins his first game. So did Gerard Mayo, baby. It's nice to have Marcus Jones back. 16-10 Patriots. Herbert and Harbaugh get their first win. J.K. Dobbins was a superstar in that game. Derek Carr to Rashid Shaheed. 47-10. The G-men looked absolutely putrid with Lawrence Taylor in attendance. A pick six by my boy Andrew Van Ginkel, 28-6 Vikings. Cam Newton has 8. What's up, Dakota? What's the odds on Caleb to come out of the closet? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably lower than you think given the nails, but... Singh says, Mitch, if Rodgers wins one more Super Bowl, will he be better than Peyton? Not in my opinion, no. But maybe in yours. I view Peyton... I think Peyton's better. Damn, Justin. Your sister got a lot of action in. Christy says 2 more yards for Deebo. Can I speak French? I can't. Unfortunately. I never paid attention in school enough to speak French. John probably can. I think he's from Quebec. Or maybe he just made that up. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, TNT. Do you speak French? She doesn't know what caused it. Saying thinks Peyton is overrated. I don't know. It depends who you ask. I think Peyton is not overrated unless he's rated above Brady. Then they're wrong. Claire says she speaks French. Very nice. Bonjour. Justin, only French he knows is high. Let's get this second half going. Who are your 5 favorite quarterbacks of all time? Damn, man. Big Al's asking the tough questions, bro. Tom Brady. This is a tough question. Prime Vic. Tony Romo. Probably Josh Allen. And I mean, retrospectively, I like Peyton retrospectively, but I used to hate him, so. Stafford is up there. Who else? No, I wouldn't say Rodgers. I wouldn't say... Definitely not Eli. Not Ben. I like Rivers. Breeze was all right. I liked Breeze for a little bit. I liked McNabb, Big Al, for a long time. Cam at his peak was different. Am I missing someone? I'm trying to think of guys that I like legitimately saw like their whole career, or at least a large portion of their career. Those are the only ones I can think of right now. Handoff Mason. He gets no gain. I didn't even know the Niners got the ball first. I forgot about that. This is a big drive here for the Jets. They got to get a stop. 2nd down and 10. Rob says Randall Cunningham. Garrett says Colt McCoy. Did I like Cam? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't say Joe Montana. Like, could I? Yes, but, like, I didn't see, like, any of his career, really. So, Purdy, like, live. Purdy throws it to Deebo. Deebo, around the corner, gets the first down. Nice block there to send Deebo on his way for the first down. Someone had pressure right in his face. Solomon Thomas. But Purdy was able to get it away. Great play by Brock. And then a nice block by Kyle Juszczyk. Just enough of a block there. Watch this. Enough of a block right here. Bam. And then Deebo gets around the corner for the first down. Favre, I saw enough of Favre. Like, I really liked Favre as a player, too. He was just really entertaining. But I saw, like, old Favre. 1st and 10. Purdy threw to Kittle. And it's a completion to the 47 of the Niners. 2nd down and medium. Yeah, so who did I bring up? Whoever I brought up, bro. Honestly, Purdy might make it there eventually. I like Purdy. I like the underdog. I like Lamar. Who else? Prime Russ was pretty cool. Jordan Mason. Can't really get much on that carry. It'll be 3rd down and 3.5. 12:50. Jamari says Breeze, Mahomes, Brady. Breeze was always like, I liked him more than I disliked him, but he was like, kind of like, I like him, not like I love him sort of tier. Big Ben was like, I don't know. I liked Ben, but I didn't. They always, like, they were a rival of the Patriots, so it was kind of hard. I don't know, TNT. I ask that question every day. I don't know. I never got the answer. I'm sorry. Who would you say is the most talented QB of all time? That's a good question. 3rd and 3. Complete for a first down to Juwan Jennings. I would say Tom Brady. That's who I would say. 1st and 10. Juwan Jennings, first down. And you're probably going to say, what type of answer is that? Well, accuracy, arm strength, pocket presence, pocket movement, pre-snap ability, intelligence, consistency in terms of staying available, not getting hurt. That's why I would say Tom Brady. I know that's not a popular answer, but 1st and 10. Hand off to Mason. Gain of 2. Andrew Luck would have been in one of the greats. Yeah, I liked Luck a lot. Luck was very good. Juwan Jennings just got hurt. I think his hammy. That's not good. Got dragged down a hip drop. I thought that was a penalty nowadays. He looks okay, but he's limping a little bit. 2nd and 8. Dan Marino. I wish I would have seen Dan Marino. I love watching his highlights and stuff. I love the way he threw the ball. Definitely ahead of his time. 2nd and 8. Purdy throws across the middle, and it's complete to the 40. Kyle Juszczyk. 3rd and 2. I'll let you know, TNT. I don't know, Claire. It's popular to hate Purdy, I guess. Third and 2. Purdy's going to hand it off to Mason. Mason gets the first down. Mason to the 32-yard line. 10 minutes left in the third. Niners just having their way. Bit by bit, play by play, yard by yard here. If Vic never went to jail, he probably would have put up some pretty crazy. The crazy thing about Vic, too, is that he never played in an offense where, like, they featured him running the ball. Like, all his rushing stats are him running off of a pass play. Like, he never actually ran, like, you know how, like, Lamar runs a design run or Josh Allen runs a design run? Literally, all his runs were pass plays. 1st and 10. This play is dead for a false start by the Niners. 9:32 remaining in the third. It's 1st and 15 in Jet territory. I think if you flip Cam and Russ, they pretty much have the same careers. Like, I think if Cam plays for the Seahawks, he wins the Super Bowls. And I think Russ may have won MVP or whatever, but never a Super Bowl. That's kind of what I think. Purdy throws it deep to Juszczyk. What a play. That must have been a beauty on the play design right there. Deep down the left sideline, Juszczyk flexes to the camera. 1st and goal. Let's see how this works out. So it's a leak by the fullback down the field. And what a player Kyle Juszczyk is. He's been in the best fullback in the league for like 10 years. Yeah, Russ had the Legion of Boom, bro. Like, come on. 1st and goal at the 3. They were both great. Mason loses 2 yards. 2nd and goal. 8 minutes left in the third. If the Niners can get a touchdown here, that's pretty significant. Good win by a 97 there. Who is that? Who is that? 97. Second and goal, handoff to Mason. Mason is in. Touchdown number 2 for Jordan Mason. Jalen Holmes, is that who that is? Yeah, I would not quite put Kyler on Russ's level, but Kyler could get there. Mason, touchdown. Niners don't decide to go for 2. They're going to just kick the 1. Extra point is good. Dakota, I would not take too much away from this game. This is the best team in the league. Let's see if the Jets can mount a little bit of a comeback here. Kyler likes Call of Duty too much. That might be the difference. Do I think Rodgers has had a disappointing career? Absolutely not. He was like a late first round pick. He's won a Super Bowl. He's won 4 MVPs. Absolutely not disappointing career. Yeah, Von Miller was nuts. Von Miller had a sack. He might be back, guys. Von Miller had a sack. Who's the best quarterback comparison for Brock Purdy? Like all time wise? That's a good question. That is a good question. Why do you think the Jets had no business losing this game? The Niners are the best team in the league. What are you talking about, Nick? Justice says, will he be like Brady and win the Super Bowl with the Jets? I doubt it. That was just rare. But I think the Jets can make the playoffs. AJ says, hot take. I think if Stafford was drafted by a different team, he would have won multiple rings. Because Stafford did Mahomes type things, just never was recognized or glazed on. Well, I mean, he went to the Lions. So, not only did he go to a team that was like just a terrible organization, but he also got hurt early in his career quite a bit. I would say, like, if he went to the Packers, he probably would have had like a similar like Rodgers career. Maybe not quite as good, but he probably would have got a ring with that Packers team. Probably. But you never know. I think part of Stafford too, though, has been like his evolution. Like he's become a smarter player. He was always really, really awesome in terms of physical talent, but I don't think he was always the most savvy or smart with the ball and stuff like that. But that also takes coaching. So, like, maybe if he would have got that a little bit early in his career, he would have been better that way. Purdy's a beast, bro. First and 10 for the Jets at their own 23. Play action for Rodgers. He checks it down to Hall. Hall down the left sideline. I believe he got the first down. It's gain of 11. 7:30 left in the third. Jets are going to have to go with some tempo and try and get back in this game. I got to update the scoreboard. I think this game is just showing how good of a coach Kyle is, more than anything. That's just me. Handoff. Brees to the 40. It's a gain of 5. Second down. Yeah, I got that, Big Al. I looked it up. Thank you for doing your research, though. I agree with Michael. I agree with Michael Smart. See? I agree with Michael. 6:30 left in the third. 2nd and 5 at their own 40. Rodgers, play action. Ball is tipped in the air and intercepted. What a play by Lenore. Wow. Lenore bats the ball in the air, and it ends up in the Niner linebacker's lap. There is a late flag. Of course there's a late flag. We saw this already, guys, with these Jets. Okay, unnecessary roughness on the Niners after the play. So the interception still counts. Bret Hart was on Raw? Why? Manning or Brady, who is better at reading defenses / the smarter quarterback? I mean, both like impeccable levels. You'll never see quarterbacks like that, in my opinion, ever again. Like, there's no one even close right now to that level. I would say Brady, and I know I'm biased, but I think the difference would be that Manning was always, and this is the difference in my opinion. So Manning, I think, always had to have his offense stagnant, and he didn't use a lot of motion or like things to identify information. I think Brady was more versatile in the way that his offenses operated. Like, he could have a play-action-oriented offense, a power-running-oriented offense, a gun-oriented offense, a spread-oriented offense. Peyton was very much 3 receivers, 1 tight end, rather under center or in the gun, stagnant, not a lot of motion. He would call his own plays. He would check. He would audible more than Brady and things like that. And he would kind of do that sort of thing more than Brady. But Brady was better, I think, at like taking the play at hand and rather getting into a better play or like figuring out where to go with the ball on that play. And then also identifying things like motion to be able to utilize it to his advantage. So I think they were just different in a way. Let's just say, so in New England, Brady wasn't given that ability to like call his own offense. It was always McDaniels or whoever was at the helm, and he would take that play, and then the way the offense was designed is he would have to find the best option or he would check out of the play. Peyton would kind of like have his own offense sort of thing, base of Tom Moore's offense, but then kind of take that and kind of have multiple plays and kind of work at the line of scrimmage and audible and like change the routes and things like that. But it was always the same look all the time. So that's the difference. I just think Brady maybe had a little bit more like versatility to his intelligence that way. But I think Peyton kind of like started it though. Like Peyton, I would say, kind of like revolutionized the position. Well, I think Brady kind of perfected it, if that makes sense. So that would be my answer. So Rodgers throws a pick. The Niners have the ball at the 39. There is play action from Purdy, and he tries to find Kittle, and it's incomplete. Just a little bit too high for the tight end. 6:06 left in the third. Yeah, Negan's correct. Second and 10. Purdy hands it off to Mason. Mason cuts it inside. Mason powering his way for a first down to the 50-yard line. 5:50 left in the third. JP Football says, even with Rodgers, the Jets offense is still very bad. I also think the Niners defense is better this year. I think they're going to be better this year. Mason hands it off. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. That's a good question, Justin. I think that the early days would have been the same. Like, I think if Peyton... That's a good question, though, because would Peyton be able to win in the snow? That's the question. But I think Peyton probably would have had more success earlier. Well, I think Brady still would have had the same success later. Because I don't think Peyton had the longevity. Purdy throws too high for Hughes check on 2nd and 8. He was open. He played that very safe by throwing it that high. 3rd and 8. Garrett Wilson is overrated, says Mix. iMix. Justin says, what if... yeah, okay, I already answered that. Niners simply too physical and has a scheme to rely on. Yeah, Kyle's picking this defense apart with all the motions and stuff. 3rd and 8 at the 48 of the Jets. Blitz by the Jets. Purdy throws it low for his receiver, and there is a flag. A bit out of reach for Kittle. It looked like he had him, but it was just a little too low. Illegal hands to the face on the defense. That'll be an automatic first down for the Niners. We'll have to see this replay. Jermaine Johnson not quite able to get there to Purdy. Really good pass protection by the Niners, by the way. Niners have had really good pass protection tonight for the most part. McKivitz. So, yeah, that's definitely hands to the face. I mean... Handoff Mason past the 40 to the 38. The Bengals play the Jets in the playoffs this year. The Jets will win, says Singh. Justin says, how many picks does Rodgers? Just one. It was deflected, to be fair. $14 for 23, 167 for Purdy. 20 rushes, 106 yards, and a touchdown for Mason. Deebo has 7 rushes for 23 yards, 4 catches for 29, and a touchdown. At the 38 of the Jets, Mason the back once again to hand off to Mason. And on 2nd and 5, he ends up getting a couple, so it'll be 3rd and 3. Gronk spiked the like button, guys. We only got 58. Let's try to get these a little bit higher before the end of the game. Appreciate everybody tuning in on a Monday night. 3:40 left in the third. I'll be coming out with my power rankings tomorrow after week 1. Purdy goes down the field, and it's incomplete. Broken up by Adams. It looked like Purdy had Mason open in the flat. Mason was open, man. Purdy got a little too aggressive there. 53-yard attempt for Moody here. Moody is good. Off the upright and through. Little lucky there. Not at the end of the third yet. 26-7. Sebastian says Rodgers is washed and Salah is toast by midseason. Here comes Belichick. It's his music. No chance. No chance in hell. Caesar says Jordan Mason stepped up to the plate and did CMC's work. John says Thursday Night Football, Bills at Miami -2. I'm thinking Bills. It's never a bad bet, John. It's never a bad bet. I'll back you on that. I'm just not sure. I'm a little scared of Thursday night in Miami and the Heat and no Teron Johnson at corner for the Bills. A little scary. If the Bills are going to lose this year to the Dolphins, then it should be that game. But it's Josh Allen. At the simplest terms, you just take Josh Allen as an underdog. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I don't hate it. Claire says just one pick, I think. Yeah, just one pick. Touchback for the Jets. Nick Sorensen so far doing a good job for the Niners. His first year as the DC and play caller of the Niners. He played 131 NFL career games with 3 teams. Rams, Jags, Cleveland. 12 season as an NFL assistant coach. Niners' 4th different DC in 5 years. I believe he was with Seattle for a long time. Rousseau, 4 sacks versus Tua. Maybe. First down at the 30 for the Jets. Quick throw out wide to Garrett Wilson. Wilson picks up 7. Second down and 3:20 remaining in the third. Good job, Jennifer. We believe in you. We we think you did great. Second and 4. Rodgers throws out wide to the left. Caught. Down the sideline. That's Lazard, I think. First and 10 with 2:50 left in the third. 26 yards. Perfect ball by Rodgers. First and 10 for the Jets at the Niner 38. Bunch to the right. Rodgers to run Brees here. Hargrave on the stop after a gain of 1. 2 minutes left in the third. Do you mean like in a fight, Jake? I'm sorry, Boda. I don't know, man. Just search Bottom Line View. You should be able to find it every time. Mike Williams out on the field now. Do you think Rodgers gets under 234 yards? My parlay is on the line. I don't know how many he has right now, so that's the first question. Trips to the right. I would say yes, though. Rodgers, quick throw, and it's off the hands of his running back, Brees Hall, who's had a bit of a rough day today. Has not looked his best. 3rd and 8. 1:43 remaining in the third. Good coverage otherwise. Devondre Campbell right there. Campbell was a key veteran addition to help replace Dre Greenlaw early in the year. Greenlaw and Hufanga both not playing for the Niners defense tonight, both making their way back from injuries. 3rd and 8 for the Jets. Some movement up front. Rodgers going to take the free play down the seam, and it's a touchdown for Allen Lazard. Vintage Aaron Rodgers right there on the flag and the strike. They're going to go for 2 here. I'm not exactly sure if that was Brown's fault, Odom's fault, but nobody took him running down the seam. 139 left in the third. At the 2-yard line, Rodgers in the gun. Conklin. And Brees to the right. Handoff to Brees, and he doesn't get it. I don't think. Great job by Lenore, man. Lenore from the nickel spot. Fred Warner was in there. Malik Collins was in there. So no 2-pointer for the Jets. It'll be 26-13. Or 14? What do we got? 13. What's up, Bodo? Shout out to the members. Shout out to the patrons. Shout out to 50K. Guys, fantasy video coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow or Wednesday? I don't even remember. But Owner's Box Fantasy is where you're going to find it. Owner's Box Fantasy. Make sure to subscribe. That's where my fantasy football content is at. Couple videos every week there. So make sure to check it out. How many wins will the Jets have? I think I predicted 10 before the year. 10-7. All right. 1st and 10 from the 20. Mason runs it to the right. He gets a yard. 1:30 remains in the third. 2nd and 9. Big Trent. 1 minute left in the third. Fake toss. Purdy looking down the field. He's got lots of time. He's going to chuck it over the middle. He's got Jawan Jennings, who's back in the game, to the 37 and a first down. There was a lot of time for Brock Purdy. A lot of extra protection in there, and Jawan eventually found an open space. Really good job by the line. 1st and 10 at the 36. That run fake gets the Jets off balance. 1st and 10, 20 seconds left in the third. Brock fakes the handoff to Deebo. He's going to roll out right, and he's going to throw it over the middle to Juszczyk, who takes a pretty nice shot from the back. There is a flag. Five seconds left in the third. I thought you loved Lazard, Dakota. He's your guy. Oh, wasn't it like a 2 tight end, like a 12 personnel? Like a deuce kind of formation? But then, I don't know what they call it when they shift the running back out. I don't think it changes the formation. It just changes the alignment. As far as I know. It's just like a motion. I don't really remember what formation. Wasn't it like 2 tight ends with 2 receivers? Like this? Sort of. Like that. Mm-hmm. If he's under center, yeah. Yeah, you would still say it would be a single back formation, yeah. Did you guys see my Patriots short that I put out? My reaction to the end of the game? Anyone see that? He's a effing dog, Big Al. Pizza time.
3K. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. 3 cash, homie.
Pizza time.
All right. 1st and 10 for the Niners at their own 41. I form. Kittle motions to the left. Toss. Mason. Maybe a gain of 1. Good tackle. Ricky Pearsall watching his team after getting shot. No, that's not a joke. He actually got shot. Second and 8. Purdy throws to Deebo. Deebo breaks the tackle. Deebo 45-40. Deebo 35. Deebo to the 32. First down, Niners. 14 minutes left. I got to change the quarter. Thanks, Claire. You like that one, Claire? Singh says Kittle needs the ball more. Probably has him in fantasy. 13:30 left in the game. Purdy fakes the handoff. Finds Kittle in the flat. There you go, Singh. But it's only for a yard. Good tackle. 2nd and 9. Second and 8 at the 30 of the Jets. Purdy hands it off to Mason. Mason gains a yard or 2. 3rd down and 7 coming up. 12:40 remaining in the game. MJ says, I just need plus 14 for the Jets. Ryan says, so the Patriots won and the Jets will be at the bottom of the AFC East. All is well again. Yes, sir. Any chance for plus 14? Yeah, I would say there's a chance. Third and 6. Bunch to the left for Purdy. Purdy to throw. Purdy throws out wide to the left. He's got Ayuk on a deep out route past the 15 to the 14-yard line. First down, Niners. Nice throw by Purdy. And again, good protection. Beautiful route by Ayuk. Just so no wasted motion on that route. And Ayuk will get better as the weeks go. Because, like I said, he hasn't really practiced. At the 14 of the Jets. Handoff to Deebo. And another good tackle by the Jets. Only a yard. $11 minutes left. $11-12 left in the game. Niners in full control. What's Bodo? What are you doing, bro? Kittle quiet. He's had a couple plays. No, that was me. I put that beep in on purpose. That was in the edit. I mean, it just came out, so I don't expect it to have, like, tons of views right away. The first one did well, though, the Chiefs one. I don't usually post shorts. So, but 2nd and 9. Mason's going to run. And another yard, so it'll be 3rd and 8. 10:50 remaining in the game. Yeah, I didn't think St. Brown was even playing, bro. Do I want the Jets to win next week against the Titans? No, they're in the Patriots division. I don't want them to win any games. Pats to the Super Bowl. 10:20 left in the game. Purdy. Throws, caught. Jennings, what a move. Can he get the first down? He's fighting desperately. He's a yard short. So this is interesting. So it's 4th and 1. The Niners are up 13. I would go for it here. It would make it a 16-point game if they kick the field goal, which is reasonable with 10 minutes left, but I think going for it makes more sense. So 9:50 left in the game. Purdy is going to get to the line quick. Let's see if they actually end up going for it. The Jets call a timeout. So let's see if Kyle sticks with the aggression here or what. Jets had 12 guys on the field as well, so they had to call a timeout. But 9:46 left in the game. Just from a math perspective, I would go for it. Plus, they're pinned deep in their territory as well. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Oh. Now they're going to take him off. Look at Trent. 20 seconds left in the play clock. Clock is stopped at 9:46 due to the timeout. So they bring Moody out on 4th and 1, and they're going to attempt a 16-point lead from 23 yards out. Moody is good, so 29-13. I would have gone for it, but I understand they still got to execute 2 touchdown drives and 2 two-point conversions, and they've already failed a 2-point conversion. But they extend the lead to 29-13. T. Anthony says he would have taken the field goal as well. What's up, Rodriguez? What's up, man? Yeah. John, you're right. Talking to MJ. John, how you doing on your bets, bro? We got that parlay going, man. We got Bucks, Lions, and Niners. It's a good bet. Did you also tease the Niners like I did with the Bills on Thursday? I hope. Maybe. John probably didn't listen. He's probably going to ask me for a money line parlay. Big Al says the Lions have a lot to clean up this week in practice. They'll be fine. That Tampa game will be good, though. It'll probably be pretty high scoring. Yeah, Bodo, that was tough. A lot of people lost because of the Bengals. Jets took out the kickoff to the 23-yard line. So 9:37 left in the game. Down by 16. $20 super chat. Let me see, bro. Yeah, yesterday I bet 500 due to Mitch's Bengals pick, but put my last 60 live play, won Bills and Bengals, made 178. Now I put all on the 3-team parlay. $500 back. So that you're going to use that $500. All right, gotcha. Brees Hall to the right gains 3. 9:25 left in the game. Rodriguez had the Pats as his eliminator. He's on crack. 9 minutes left in the game. Spread formation for the Jets. Rodgers throws. He's completed to the 41-yard line. That is Alan Lazard. I will say Rodgers trigger, Rodgers accuracy. It looks good to me. Doesn't look too dissimilar from before. $8:45 in the fourth. Jets have only ran 33 offensive plays. Guys, let's try to get to 69 likes. We're 2 away. Rodgers checks it down to Brees. Brees breaks a tackle. Brees knocked out of bounds. Short of the first down at the 50. 2nd and 1. 8:25 left in the game. Second and 1. 4-man rush for the Niners. Rodgers throws quick again out to the left sideline. It's caught by Garrett Wilson for a first down. Somebody on the Niners sideline is chirping Garrett Wilson. Rodgers is 14 for 20 for 173, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. 7:50 left in the game. And they returned the call. It was actually incomplete to Garrett Wilson. Interesting. So they're going to have to move this ball back. 7:44 left in the game. You wish we're going to the Super Bowl. We're taking on the Bucks in the bowl, bro. See you there. That's what I think. Oh, yeah, his foot was out of bounds. Third and 1 for the Jets. Good job, Samuel. Michael says, I expect the Niners to look good, but I didn't expect the Jets to get blown out. 3rd and 1. Rodgers in the pistol is going to hand it up the middle, and Brees gets stuffed. He loses a yard. Niners D on it. Stuff in the run game today. 4th and 1 with 7:45 left in the game. Good job, man. Some of those safeties coming in. Odom. 4th and 1 for the Jets. This is basically the game. 7:30 left in the game. Looks like man coverage from the Niners. Blitz by the Niners. Slant, and it's incomplete. Isaac Yiadom, the signing this offseason from the Saints, breaks up the slant on Garrett Wilson. And that will be a first down. That's part of the reason I think the Niners defense is going to be better this year. Better corner play. Isaac Yiadom was signed to replace Ambry Thomas, who's absolutely terrible. I think he was actually cut. 7:22 left in the game. Niners take over. Thank you for the 69 likes, by the way. His bet isn't over, but the game is over. Peyton. Peyton Manning was not happy about the Shanahan CFL motions. What's up, Sergio? The Pats play the Seahawks at home, bro. Home opener. Peyton and Eli are doing the Monday night thing. Belichick was on earlier. Adam Sandler, I think. Nick Sorensen was the defensive back coach. He's now the DC, and Brandon Staley was brought in as the assistant. Jordan Mason, big run, 15, 20, 24 yards down the right sideline in Jet territory at the 30. First and 10 for the Niners at the 26 of the Jets. Gain of 3 for the Niners. Nah, Pat's beating the Seahawks, bro. Seahawks can't block us. Seahawks are going to be in for a world of hurt. They're not scoring no points, bro. I'm just saying. We might not score any points either, but we'll take it to them. 2nd and 7 at the 23 of the Jets. Mason again. To the 18. 5:45 left. No, bro, Samuel, no one was except for me. This is the most rushes that Jordan Mason has had since high school. I'm not even kidding. That was a stat. Oh, I know that, Sing. I'm talking about the Seahawks, bro. Damn, John's taking the Pats straight up. Then he's going to blame me if they lose. 3rd and 2. Niners use a timeout first of the half, so there's 5:06 left in the 4th, and Kyle will have time to pick his play here. Oh, yeah. John loves it. I'll probably just run it here. But it's 3rd and 2 at the 18. No, they're going to throw. Purdy going to play it safe. He's going to take a sack. Fair enough. All right. So at the 25, Michael Clemens on the stop. 4th down. 4:45 left and 25 seconds running off the play clock now. John, we got hot at the end, bro. We got hot at the end of week 1. We'll carry that into week 2. Who do you like, John? Moody from 42 is good once again. 32-13, 49ers. All right. I don't know. I think I could just end the stream here, to be honest. If you guys haven't Gronk spiked the like button already, make sure to Gronk spike the like button. Tomorrow, content. Power rankings. Out tomorrow. Fantasy video. I think it's going to be out tomorrow, bro. I'm not sure. What else? I don't think I'm going to be doing the weekly reviews this year, but if you guys really want me to do them, I'll do them. Because I'm doing Monday morning reaction every week for Bleacher Report, so it'll be kind of something similar. So, you know, it'd be kind of like doing the same thing to a certain degree. I could find a different video to do, though, like winners and losers every week or something like that if you guys want that extra video. Picks on Wednesdays. Best bets are going to be out earlier this week on Wednesdays. And yeah, we're rolling, man. We're rolling. Thursday Night Football, Bills and Dolphins. John wants me to wait because we're trying for MJ to get a Jets touchdown. All right, I'll wait. Yeah, Bodo, I do at least a video every week on there. So, but lately I've been posting them on YouTube because they've allowed me to do that. So, Ravens second best in the AFC. I don't think so. I think the Texans. Like if we're putting the Chiefs in first, I think the Texans are second. I'm a little worried about how the Ravens looked on the offensive line and how the Ravens looked a little bit on defense compared to last year. But the Ravens will be in the playoffs. They pulled Rodgers, yep. Tyrod Taylor's in the game. Big run by Brees to the 49. Yeah. Like today it was like sponsored by Max and sponsored by the new Penguin show. So I did some ad reads on the video you guys probably saw. So that's why. Gain of 6 for Conklin. Second and 4, Tyrod throws. It's complete to Lazard for a first down. 2:30 left in the game. Garbage time. Taylor throwing deep, and he's almost intercepted by Charvarius Ward. 2:12 left in the game. Jake asks, what's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. Rodgers washed. Head coach fired after the season ends. Probably. Maybe not even before the season ends, to be honest. But Rodgers washed? I would say no. I don't think he's great. Like, he's probably not a top 10 quarterback in the league. But he's still decent. Like, he didn't look bad today, I would say. Tyrod flips it to his back, Allen. That's the rookie there from Wisconsin. He gets 9. Youngest player in the Super Bowl era to have a touch. Wow. I don't know why anyone would have thought he was an MVP candidate, to be fair. Yeah, I agree with Strawberry. See you, Sing. Jake, where you been, bro? Jake, the Bengals got work to do, but the Pats are back, baby. No, I don't even know. I don't think they're back, but it was fun while it lasted. We got to win. Zapped, I'm right here. Zap me up. Ben's in the chat. What's up, bro? Aaron Rodgers is so good that he lost on purpose. He's just making sure the Jets locker room is worthy of success. He's seeing how they handled it. All right. Jake is watching Raw. Is Raw any good, guys? Allen with a nice run to the 22 and a chance for some covered parlays in here. 150 left in the game. Rodgers should have retired. His time with the Jets is going to suck. Tyrod throws out wide to the right. Wide open is Garrett Wilson underneath. Then Wilson stays inbounds after a gain of 8 or 9. 125 left in the game. Justin says not as good as SmackDown. Zapped says go Niners. Go Niners, Zapped. 2nd and 2. Tyrod pumps. Tyrod under pressure. Escapes Nick Bosa. Finds a man for a first down. There is a flag. Garrett Wilson. Aaron Rodgers and Deshaun Watson are both underpaid. I disagree. I think Deshaun Watson is grossly underpaid. Rick says Bucks looking like the most complete team in the NFC, at least top 3. You think they're more complete than the 49ers? They also played Washington, bro. Like, the Bucks look like a playoff team, I'll give you that, but top 3? I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe. Not the most, though. First down for Lazard to the 10. The Texans are better. You'll see. Just wait. Just give it some time, bro. I'm just warning you now. Based on week 1, I would agree with you, Rick. The Eagles played well. The Packers and Eagles played a good game. Packers, Love got hurt. Cowboys look great. Eagles offense looked really good. Seahawks didn't look terrible, but could have looked better for sure. Minnesota looked pretty good, actually. I know they played the Giants, but hey, the Bucks played the Commanders. 2nd and goal, 40 seconds left. Falcons, that was the most predictable loss of all time. New Orleans look good. The Saints. I know you don't want to admit it, but the Saints look pretty good. Tyrod throws to the end zone. Touchdown. Allen Lazard, 2 touchdowns. 32-19, and an extra point would be 20. Tyrod Taylor might be better than Aaron Rodgers. What do we think? How many head coaches have come from Shanahan? New York, Texans, Miami. Head coaches? Yeah, you got Houston. Well, I don't know if McVay counts. Technically, McVay and LaFleur were under Shanahan. I don't know if that counts, though. Tyrod throws it up. Incomplete. You think the Commanders' defense that ranked 32nd in the league last year is top 15? What? So coming up, the Jets got a loss at Tennessee, a loss against my Patriots. Then they'll beat the Broncos. They play at Minnesota, which isn't going to be easy. Then they play Buffalo. Good luck, Jets. Samuel, I think he might already be better. I know he doesn't have the Super Bowls, but he doesn't have John Elway either. I think, yeah, like accomplishment-wise, I think he's really close in terms of playoff wins. He just needs to get the rings. That's what's missing. I think he actually only has one less playoff win. He probably coached another 20 years, so was he like 45 probably? John says Darnold sucks. Bet against the Vikings. Darnold played well though, bro. Scott. Scott's a Colin hater. All right. Bang Bang Minor Gang, says Caesar. Mixon HB1. Yes, sir. Mixon looking good. Good job. Thank you, Bodo. Thanks for tuning in, guys. 49ers take it 32-19. I'll officially update the score so you guys got it. Purdy wins another game, and his former teammate, Breece Hall, dapping him up. They're going to switch jerseys, it looks like. I think I had the Niners ahead of the Chiefs in my last power rankings, but I mean, you can switch it either way. They're the top two, so depends who you project to be better for the rest of the season. But my power rankings will be coming out tomorrow, so you guys stay tuned. All right, guys. Gronk spike the like, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow for my power rankings. And patrons, look out for my bets coming soon. YouTube members, shout out to you guys. Thank you for all tuning in. Ben, Hector, Jake, Johnny, Justin, Rick, Sergio, Scotty, Terp Daddy, Caesar, Negan. Did I say Jake? Did I say Bodo? The whole gang. You wish. Deuces, guys.